Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Demon's Souls Remake. This time I'm going to show you how to get the trophy Legacy of the Kings, which requires you to obtain the Northern Regalia, which is a two-handed sword. Major spoilers in this video. I have to show you the final boss of the game, as well as what will likely be your penultimate boss of the game. So you have been warned. Major spoilers. Okay, so towards the end of level 1-4 in Boletaria, you will find Ostrava sitting on the staircase. If you have helped him throughout levels 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3, he'll be sitting here. Otherwise, it will be his corpse, but it will serve the same purpose. It's okay if you didn't help him. But upon speaking with him, he will tell you a sad story about his father, the king, who is up in the throne room above us, and then he will succumb to his wounds, die, and he will drop the mausoleum key. If you do not have him here to speak to you, his corpse will be here instead in this room, and the corpse will have the mausoleum key on it. So you can't miss the mausoleum key, just depending on what you did in the previous Boletaria levels will change how you actually get it. So once you have the key, you want to head upstairs and then kill Old King Allant, or False King Allant as he's known, and then upon killing him and touching the Archstone, you will get his boss soul. And this is required to fuse the two swords together that we're about to get. So once he's dead, touch the Archstone, get the soul. Do not use the soul for any other purpose than what I'm about to tell you to do. That is very important. Using this soul to get more souls is a waste. Don't do it. Okay, so once you are done with that part, you want to head back to level 1-1. Up on the ramparts here, near the trebuchets, and near the first Blue-Eye Knight that you encountered in the game, or rather in this level. There were a couple in the tutorial now that I think about it. But anyway, up here, you want to head towards the Red-Eye Knight that you may have found very early in the game that probably kicked your butt. Now that we're late in the game, we're going to kick his butt, and it's going to be very easy. So he has a spear and a shield. Just watch out for his lunge attacks. But once he's dead, we can now open the door that he was guarding using the mausoleum key that we got from Ostrava. Inside of the mausoleum is a gentleman named Old King Doran who protects the blade demonbrandt, and he uses the Northern Regalia. Now, there's something kind of sad I have to tell you. It seems like the AI in the remake for Old King Doran, at least as of right now, November 16th, a few days after launch, is a little buggy. He was incredibly passive towards me, and I know that this is just supposed to be a test, but I genuinely do not remember the original being so easy when it came to Old King Doran. I remember it being really difficult. He still maintains his speed. He still has the ring that gives him, big stamina regeneration, so he basically has infinite stamina. His attacks are the same. They're still very deadly, but he's extremely passive. And maybe this was just my game. Maybe this is how it was in the original. I just don't really remember being this easy. In any event, all you have to do is whittle down his health by 25%. So you got to get him down to 75% health. And as you can see here, I'm literally in his face, and he does nothing to me for several seconds. In a little while, you're going to see his AI just give up and stand still. So hopefully this is a bit more of a challenge for you. I just mean that in like an honorable sense, because I felt sort of bad doing this. It felt wrong, especially having played the original years ago. You do have to watch out for all of his attacks. If you're not blocking, they can basically one-shot you. If not, they will just deal a ton of damage, and it'll be close to a one-shot. Old King Doran is kind of difficult to backstab because he's so quick. So this really does just have to be a face-to-face duel. He is parryable, so if you have a quick parry shield or a dagger, go nuts. It's really risky to parry him because all of his moves can basically one-shot you. As you can see here, the AI is just giving up. I don't know why this happens. I will say that spells are pretty ineffective against him because he's so fast he can just move right out of the way, just like that. He basically blinks in the other direction and never gets hit by spells unless you basically have him cornered in this little hallway here. Alright, so once you break him down to 75% health, he will turn friendly again, and then he will tell you to take the sword from the stone, and then doing so, you will get demonbrandt added to your inventory. So that's one half of the Northern Regalia. Once you have that, it's time to face the final boss of the game, King Allant. King Allant is wielding soulbrandt. It's a little hard to see, but it is in his right hand. And this being the final boss of a Souls game, you know that it's got to be sad. In Demon Souls, it's especially sad because he does nothing. He basically just flails around. He's not very difficult. He can still kill you if you're not careful, but upon killing King Allant, the sword soulbrandt will become available. Now, if you walk towards the light, a cutscene will play, and the Maiden in Black will come out, and you can still pick up soulbrandt after that. What we're going to do next is very important. You can proceed to the credits and finish this up on New Game Plus. However, if you don't want to do that, there is a way to do it on the same playthrough, and that is to leave this area. You can do that in one of two ways. You can either use the spell Evacuate, or you can use an Archstone fragment, I think it's called. We'll see here in a second. Yep, Archstone Shard, or the Nexial Binding. So one of those two items or the spell. I guess that's three ways. I recommend either using the spell or the shard because then you get to retain the souls you just got from killing the boss. This will bring you back to the Nexus, but be careful because right behind you will be the pit that the Maiden in Black brought you down, and this will kill you. Luckily, you can get your souls back. It's not a big deal. What we want to do, though, is walk around the pit and then go to Stonefang level 2-1, and we want to go to Blacksmith Ed. Blacksmith Ed can be found at the bottom of the entrance of 2-1. If you played through this level and activated all the switches, I believe one of the mandatory switches actually activates this right here. So go ahead and jump down this elevator shaft. Ed will be right here, and if you give him in the original Red Hot Demon Soul, or in the remake, the Searing Demon Soul, which is the soul that drops from Flame Lurker, he will craft boss weapons for you. If you used that soul for your own personal gain, just by using it and getting all the souls out of it, then you will have to do this on New Game Plus when you have another soul. In any event, go to the Upgrade Weapon menu, select demonbrandt or soulbrandt, and it will allow you to forge the Northern Regalia, and then you'll get the trophy. And that's it. So you can do this part of New Game Plus if you sort of messed up a little bit, or if you left the final boss room, or if you used the Red Hot Demon Soul or the Searing Demon Soul. It's fine. Just come back here in New Game Plus, and you can fuse the two weapons. But that's it. That's how you get the Northern Regalia. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Demon Souls Remake, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.